What's up, guys? How's it going? Today we have a chess beginner, my girlfriend. She just started her chess journey, and we're going to be putting her on a road to 1,000. The goal is to eventually at some point get her to 1,000 in the next few months. She's a complete beginner, which means she's maybe 500 rated player or 600. You just learned the rules, right?
Yeah. I just learned how the pieces move, and I played 2 games total.
Yeah. So with such little playtime, we're going to document her journey, start getting her skills up, and then start getting her to play online. And what we want to show you, and what I want to show her and everybody, is that what's cool about chess is you can start playing online very, very quickly, even when you're a new beginner in chess. And you can play against these computers and start getting a rating and go play online. So I think with that said, let's just get into it.
Okay.
Okay, cool.
Can I tell them that I'm a professional boxer so they at least know I'm good at something?
Yes, it's very important for them to know that you're good at something.
It's important for me for them to know that.
Okay, cool.
Okay. I'm very nervous, but I'm okay. This was my idea, so let's do it.
Okay, great. So, all right, so let's go through this. Do you want to play a 250 or start with the 400 or 700?
You just pick, okay?
Okay, let's pick Ilani because
Okay.
I've seen her beat Martin like an idiot. Martin is 250, which is like really bad rating. But
I think this is the girl I beat that asked me if I was blundering over and over. I don't even know what that means.
okay, so let's start with her.
Okay.
Cool. And 3 takebacks.
Yeah.
Cool.
I didn't use any of them when I played before.
Oh wow. Okay, go for it.
Okay. I'm going to go to the middle of the board here because...
Let me see something.
What?
I just want to make the sounds. Go ahead.
Okay. So I'm just going to move some of my pawns up.
Okay, great.
Is that for me? Queen's pawn opening thing?
Yeah.
Okay. Okay. So I'm just going to kind of do that.
Nice.
And it said C4 is best, so that was a good move I made actually, I think.
Oh, nice. You're even learning how to read notation. Good. And if you're completely new, I wouldn't even pay too much attention to the notation they're saying, but you can kind of use it as a general marker. But don't use it to like get upset about it, you know? Don't.
Okay.
I don't expect you to play phenomenal moves right now.
So I'm going to move my bishop out because you said it's good to move these guys around and not have everybody stuck.
Yeah, in the start, that's really important. Bring all your pieces out to the center and move all your pieces at least once instead of just too many pawn moves. Control the center.
So I think I will... I don't know if this is a good move or not, but I'll move my knight out here. Okay. So now she's coming pretty close to me.
Mm-hmm. Let me ask you a
question. What I could do here...
Mm-hmm.
Okay, what's your question?
I was just going to say, is she threatening to capture anything for free right now? What are all her things that she can capture? Just point to them.
She can capture that.
What else? Right-click everything she can capture.
She can capture here. She can capture here.
And where else?
And here.
Now, let's go through each of them
queen can
and
move everywhere.
see if they're protected or not. If they're protected, I want you to unhighlight the red square. So your pawn on h2 that's being attacked, is that protected?
Yes, because my rook is there.
Cool. So unhighlight it.
Okay.
So not a threat.
Right.
What about that?
It's protected by my king.
So is that a threat?
No.
Nope.
This one is not. Yeah, this one is protected by my pawn.
So is that a threat?
No.
So with the queen there, does she have any threats?
Does she have any threats from me?
She has no threats.
No.
We just went through it, right?
Yeah.
There are 3 things she's attacking. None of them are threats, so she has 0 threats right now.
I'm sorry. I'm confused.
She's not threatening you in any way, right?
She's not. Okay,
That's
I see
what I'm
those
saying.
threats.
There's
okay,
no threats in this position.
No.
Which now means you can just ignore everything and like continue with your plan instead of reacting to that queen. You see what I'm saying?
So I was thinking to move a pawn here.
Okay, do it. That
could
sounds
take
great.
it, but then I could take back.
That sounds really smart. Go ahead.
So I'm moving a pawn, but it's also protected.
That's really cool. Oh.
Oh my God, my white bar went all the way up.
Yeah, that means like she has a huge advantage or like a winning move if she can spot it.
Me being she, right?
Yeah.
Not Ilani.
Yeah.
Okay. Oh my God, that means I have a good move if I can spot it.
Yeah.
I have no idea what it is.
Well, why'd you move your pawn?
Oh,
there?
because I can go and move the queen. I mean, I can take the queen.
Okay.
Whoa, wowee. Took it. All right. Now, let me see if anything's threatened here. And my pawn is threatened, but yeah. My pawn is threatened.
Cool.
So, no, it's not, because if she takes there, I can come and take her bishop.
Yeah, exactly.
So that's protected.
Yeah.
Okay. So I think what I'll do is I'm going to get this other knight out of here to make some space maybe.
Okay, do it.
Actually, I'm going to go here and I'm going to attack his rook.
Oh,
from here.
Shit. Nice. Good spot.
Oh, and like she protected it with her.
So yeah, that's one thing that's hard to see for a lot of beginners, having that long board vision. That's what I was talking about earlier too when we were eating breakfast.
Yeah.
That's really good that you had that long board vision where you can see that putting that bishop there attacks that rook all the way in the corner. That's really good. So good job with that.
Thanks. So now if I took the knight, then one of his pawns takes mine.
Yeah, which is that bad, good, or equal?
I'm not sure because I don't know if the knight and the rook are the same.
Not rook.
I mean,
bishop.
knight and bishop are the same.
So let me tell you this: bishop is worth 3 points, and a knight is worth 3 points.
So that would be an even trade, right?
That would be
if
an
I
equal
just do
trade.
That okay.
Exactly. That'd be like me giving you $3, you giving me back $3.
So that's okay sometimes, right?
That's perfectly fine. Yeah, that's perfectly fine. There's nothing wrong with that at all.
So I could do that. Should I do that?
You can if you want to. Go for it.
Okay. All right. I'll just do that, I think.
Cool.
And then she's going to take me. Oh.
So now that she didn't take you, what can you do?
So I could get to safety here.
Is that a safe square?
Oh,
right
it's
there?
not safe.
Okay. So instead of being in Black's camp and looking for safety in his house,
I can move back.
Yeah.
Okay,
Look for
okay.
safety in your own shelter.
All right, cool. So if I move, I wonder which way I should move.
Okay.
Maybe just to here.
Is there anything wrong with going back to where you were? Or is there like a difference?
No, I don't think there's anything wrong with it.
The only reason I'm saying it is because the closer your bishop is to enemy pieces, the more likely it's to become a target.
Oh,
so
okay.
why not move it back
Just
to safety?
to there.
Yeah.
Okay, got it. So basically, I got a piece of hers for free because I took it, she didn't take, and I went back.
That's it. You just like hit and run.
Oh, I like that. It's like boxing.
You're like a ninja. You got it.
Okay, so I think I'm going to move another pawn up just to like get in the middle or something.
Okay.
All right. Why did she retreat that rook?
She's on crack. I mean, there's some moves she's playing that are beyond, or she's too strong.
All right. So I think I need to get my rooks to be in play.
Okay.
So I think what I'll do is I'm going to get my... Maybe I'll first get my knight out of here.
Uh-huh.
And then this one can come over.
So you're developing your knight in the center. That's really good.
Okay.
It's called developing your pieces. So you're putting your bishop on, developing your bishop. You developed your knight. You developed both of your bishops, both of your knights. Right now, things you haven't done is you haven't moved your king into safety by castling.
Uh-huh.
And you haven't activated your rooks yet. Your rooks are sleeping. They're like fat elephants behind pawns.
Okay.
Okay. So they're very unhappy right now.
Okay.
So castling allows your king to be safe and your rook to be activated at the same exact time.
So that means I swap spots with him?
Yes, that means you touch your king and you move him 2 squares.
I can do that?
Yes. but you can only do it once in the entire game.
So I move him here?
Yes.
Whoa.
Yeah.
I didn't know that was a thing.
It's weird, right? Your king and your rook moves at the same time.
Yeah. Okay.
Yep.
So they just like high five and do-si-do and switch spots.
Exactly.
All right, cool. And then, okay.
So that rook is activated now. That's really good.
All right. So, all right. And then I think, well, I'm not really sure what to do. This knight is kind of in this bishop's way, but if I move the knight anywhere, he's in danger.
Yes.
And he can't go there. Can't go there. Can't go there. I'm blocking all these places, and the only places he can go are in danger of being taken by the pawns.
Okay. And you can highlight it with red squares so people can know what you're talking about too.
Okay. So if I go here, then that pawn will take me.
And you can draw an arrow. So what you can do is you can go to that black pawn.
Yeah.
Hold your right click, drag it to this square and let go, and it'll draw an arrow.
Oh, wow.
So you can really show visually what you're talking about.
So if I move my knight there, it will be taken by this black pawn.
Yes.
If I move my knight here, same thing is going to happen.
Yes.
I can't go here.
Yes.
Because I'm blocked by my own piece. I can't go here because I'm blocked by my own piece.
Yes.
And same thing here and same thing here. Also here. I could go back down here and make space for the rook to move straight up. Maybe that's a better idea.
Okay, so you can do that.
Okay.
This is what I was talking about. Retreating knight moves are really hard to see. So did you notice that move was the last one for you to be able to see? It's the trickiest. So yeah, you can do that if you want.
I'm going to do that. And I'll make space for this guy to move up in.
Yeah.
All right.
Another secret thing that I don't know if you realized, but this bishop is actually secretly looking at that rook.
Yeah, I mean, I just want to move this knight out of the way. That was my plan.
Exactly. So when you move the knight out, you're attacking her rook, and she blocked that attack.
Oh. Yeah, because now if I go to here, that's going to take my bishop.
Yeah.
So we're not going to do that, right? So what should I do?
Yeah. Now what do we do?
Now I think I'll just move my rook forward, I think.
Okay.
I don't know. I don't know what I'm doing. Okay. I think I am going to move this pawn into play.
Okay.
And get it out of the way, maybe, of this. Okay.
So one thing that starts to happen for those of you who are watching is, and for you as well to know, if you're boxing with somebody and they're hurt, right? You just hit them, they're wobbling, they're about to fall down. What do you do? Is that the time to let off, or is that the time to like really go in? Like, what do you do at that moment?
Yeah, then you come in, you smell blood, and you go for the kill.
You smell blood and you go for the kill, right? But if you had an amateur in boxing, they have trouble smelling blood and they will just stay defensive.
Yeah.
So here, I'm smelling blood because you've won the queen, you've won a knight, you're crushing. The advantage is 16 plus, the white bar is exploding. Now, conversion is a hard thing. Then you have to actually convert it into victory. So some simple strategies for you that I'm feeling is explode the position, trade everything possible, okay? Either win all their pieces or trade all the pieces, but explode open the position. When I say that, might not mean anything to you, but what that basically means is trade all the pawns, because pawns are what are creating this barrier for black to be safe. If all these pawns got traded with all these pawns, black is just busted open and there's nothing, Tatiana can do to defend this position. Other thing I see, for example, is if this rook got traded for this rook, and this rook got traded for this rook, and this bishop got traded for this bishop, and this bishop got traded for that bishop, and that knight got traded for that knight.
Oh my God.
Right? And imagine then all the pawns get traded equally.
Yeah.
Then what's left? Does black have any pieces left?
No.
No. What's the only piece black has left?
The king.
Yes. And then what are the pieces white has left?
The queen, a knight, and the king.
Yeah. So that will be a lot easier to checkmate him once that's only things left on the board.
But like, it's like, so if you solve world hunger, then
Yeah.
you'll also be able to solve world peace.
Yeah. It feels like that, but what I want you to start thinking about is how can I start offering trade? So for example, just to have an example, right? If you play this move here,
Yeah.
that doesn't really offer any trades right now, or this move here that doesn't offer any trades. In my
Yeah,
mind,
they're like defensive.
they're defensive. They're too slow in my mind right now. But for example, if you're playing moves like where you're breaking open the center, like
that goes there, and then they take, I take.
Exactly. And once you start forcing things to be taken and traded, maybe you put this bishop here and you try to trade it. Really good.
Oh, I see it.
Okay. If that bishop starts attacking that knight, really good. And just trading all the pieces as fast as possible.
Okay, so I'll go here, and then she'll take, and then I'll take back. Oh, she didn't do it.
All good.
So now I'll just take.
Sure.
Okay. And
keep attacking. You're smelling blood right now.
So I'll go. Oh, but do you want to sacrifice a knight?
Is there another capture here that you have?
Oh, yes, here.
Good.
Okay.
And yeah, you generally don't want to sacrifice a knight unless you have a really good idea behind it.
Okay. All right, now this is open. I can go here.
Uh-huh.
His king is going to take me.
Yes.
Is that okay?
Well, you tell me. You're trading 1 point for 3 points.
No, that's not a good idea.
Okay.
I don't know what to do. Yeah, I don't want to sacrifice the knight. I don't know what to do. Well, can I move the You said if this starts attacking that, what if I start moving my pawns out of the way, but I'm stuck. I don't know what to do. Okay, I'll just do something, okay? I'm just gonna go here. Okay. I don't want to do that, right? Because if I do that, then he'll take there. And I can't take back, right? So I will just come back or come back. Okay. I think I'm going to go here because then I have this row. Okay. Now, I was thinking to take that, but then they'll take that. That's not equal trade.
Good. Yep.
Chess is hard. Fudge. Oh, fudge.
So there's a concept in chess called pressure.
Yeah.
So you can put more pressure on that weak point. Okay?
Okay.
You okay?
What's the weak point? Yeah, I don't see anything.
So the weak point is what you're attacking right now with your rook that you just identified.
That,
yeah. So because there are no other pawns defending that anymore.
Yeah.
You see? So in order to put more pressure, you can pile up more. You saw how you said, hey, I have that line.
Yeah.
And that's your file that you have available. You can start putting more heavy pieces on that file, meaning a queen or your other rook. Okay? And pressure that pawn more. Because once you pressure it enough, you can actually win that. And once you win that, you can break through into black's camp.
Okay.
Okay.
So I don't know how to get the other things on this file.
Let's think about that, right? So let's think about how you could get your other rook. Where would that other rook need to come to?
To here or something.
Here, or where is another square it could go to? Where can it go to where the white king is?
No.
It can, right? You just have to move the king, probably.
Oh, I see.
Right? Because
so move all these fuckers out of the way.
exactly. You see what I'm saying?
So, like, if I go here.
Yes. So that in chess is called coming up with plans.
Okay.
Because you see how you didn't really come up with moves, you came up with a plan.
Yeah.
Okay, so go ahead.
Okay. And then I'll move the knight out of the way to here.
Sure.
Okay. And
it even said knight d3 is best.
Oh.
Right? But it's so hard to see that move. But because you have a plan, now it's easy to find that move. Okay.
So I'm going to go here.
Good.
Which is also dangerous because now she's on the same line as the king, right? So,
your queen. Yeah, it's dangerous for her.
Yeah. So if I got this pawn out of the way or like something.
Oh, yeah, do it. Yeah. Do you see anything you could do? That's really smart. You identified that there is something happening on that file.
If I trick her,
blast it open.
If I did that and she took, then I could go there.
Yes,
right?
Blast it all open. That's really good.
Okay, now I'm gonna do this.
Nice.
And I have him on the same row.
That's it.
Okay, so
now this is where you have to count. So you're attacking that pawn how many times?
So I'm gonna attack him with my rook.
Yeah. You have how many attackers on that pawn?
2.
2. How many defenders does he have on that pawn?
1.
1. So can you win that pawn?
Yeah.
Yes.
So I should do that.
Go for it.
I'll go here.
Check.
Oh, it's a check also.
Yeah.
Oh, that's what I don't see still is checks.
Yeah.
So, well, I'm just going to go take that then because, I mean, that rook might take back though, right?
Are trades good for you or bad?
Good.
They're really good. Because when you're winning, you want to trade.
Okay. I'll trade you back, pal. Okay. But look at this. Now I can just go up there again.
Perfect. Trade everything. Good.
I set up my plan. All right. Okay. Now, it's attacking this rook. Pawn. Oopsies. See? But not really because it's protected by my knight. Right?
Yeah.
So I don't need to do anything here. All right. What should I do? My queen is stuck. Should I move her somewhere that she can do something?
You can, yeah.
So maybe here.
Sure.
She moved the piece that I was threatening.
Good.
Okay.
So you're looking for infiltration with your pieces. You're looking to infiltrate into Black's camp because there are now not that many people. Yeah.
So I'm going to go there. And, okay. Well, I can just go take there. Because I don't really care. Okay. Oh, because why didn't she take me?
Because she's 400.
Oh, I'm 0. Okay. I'm going to go here. Yep, that's what I'm going to do.
Good.
And she's retreating. Oh my God, look what I'm going to do. I'm going to make a touchdown. And do you know what I'm going to do? Now I'm going to turn it into a queen. I have no idea what that's called.
Good. Promotion.
Promotion. All right. Now I am going to.
So again, look for blood. Game is coming to an end. You're just now.
Oh, I got it.
Now you need haymakers. Now you need checks. Everything should be checks, attacking, capturing.
I got it.
Yeah.
Check.
Right now is not the time to sleep and be lazy. Yeah. Keep looking at captures. Keep looking for checks. Keep looking to attack right now.
Okay.
Like you're about to finish this off. You're so close.
Okay.
You're about to finish this off. You got mate in like few moves.
Oh my god. What if I move this one all the way up so I have 2 queens in?
Still not a check. A weak move. Look for checks. Look for captures. Look for captures.
If I go here,
can't go there with your bishop.
I can't. Oh yeah. Here, but then there.
Let's start off. Okay, let's start off with captures.
Okay,
is there things you can capture right now in Black's
this one.
camp? Okay, what are there other things you can capture?
Yeah, this one.
Okay, what other things can you capture?
The knight.
Okay.
I forgot that my queen can go anywhere.
Okay, and how many pieces are attacking the knight? Of yours?
1.
Anything else?
Oh, 2.
And how many pieces of his are defending the knight?
1.
So can he take your queen back if you take his knight?
No.
And is it a check and a capture?
Yes.
That's one of the most forceful, best, awesome moves you can
Okay,
make.
so
that's
here.
not a check.
Oh. Here.
Good.
Why is this not a check?
Because bishops don't attack like
Oh. Okay. Here.
that. Yes. It's very forceful. And you're looking for checks right now. Checks.
So do I just go up? Bless you.
You can go up, yeah?
Bless you.
Bring all of your pieces in the game. Are there more pieces that can come in and also check the black king?
Yeah. My queen. Other queen.
Okay.
I won!
Let's go.
Checkmates are hard for me to see. Still, I don't.
Yeah, I mean, it's okay. Right now, I don't expect you to see which punch is going to knock somebody out, okay?
Yeah.
But I want you to go, oh, this person is about to go down. I'm going to fucking, like, wreck havoc on them.
Okay.
Like, just give it all. Like, right now, I'm not looking for you to know checkmates.
Yeah.
Okay, but I'm looking for you queening. I am looking for you to know that's a check. Check. Capture, check. Check. Checkmate. But what normally people do, and what you will do, and what most people will do, if I'm not here, right, is you'll be playing this moves because it's confusing, right, what to exactly do, or you'll capture here.
So you just try to stay safe. Like I would just try to stay safe probably.
Exactly. And that's very normal. Very, very, very normal. You know, you'll either capture here, you'll try to just stay safe. But my cues that I'm giving you is essentially think of it like a coach who like knows that the other fighter is about to be beat.
Yeah.
And you need to just start going.
And then the coach is like, let your hands go. Let your hands go.
Yeah, this is me just shouting, let your fucking hands go. You know? No, right now is not the time to do this other stuff. Right now is not the time to go off picking free bishops, free pawns. Everything is winning.
I just got emotional thinking about that.
Why?
Because when it's like time to let your hands go, then it's like so close to winning.
It's so close. Exactly. That's what I'm saying. So in my mind, I'm screaming, let your fucking hands go. Right now is not the time to chill, relax, have a fucking party. Like right now, you're at the finish line. You know? So, yeah. So I don't, like, for example, I don't even expect you right now to find that's a checkmate. And that's okay. But what I want you to find is that's a check.
Oh, okay.
Okay. But and also think, oh, I'm throwing more pieces into the attack, and that's a check. Oh, whoops, didn't even realize that's also a checkmate. Right? So you checked, but the thing that's happening here is a queen and a bishop in the formation you have them are not enough to checkmate by themselves, because otherwise you're gonna keep playing these two moves.
Yeah.
So you had to find, boom, bring that piece. But other things I'm thinking about when it's time to finish is I want both of these pieces to like start coming into the attack somehow. Bishop to start coming in the attack somehow. But brilliant. The attacking is very, very good. That's how you finish off an opponent.
Okay.
When you're up material, then you start trading, blasting things open, capturing everything you see. You're just violent. You're a beast. You're just like, I'm going to fucking take everything.
Yeah. That's how I box too. I'm an offensive boxer. I'm not that good at defense, actually.
Good. That's totally fine. Being good at offense will also make you great at defense because you know how to fuck somebody up and you know how to then try to not get fucked up in that way because you'll see it coming.
Yeah.
Right? So that's kind of what's happening here, where if you become good at attacking, and I want you to focus on attacking a lot, people are going to be just worried about defending themselves against you, first of all. Another thing, I think you would tell me this too. You would keep telling me, like, hey, keep throwing your jab.
Yeah.
And I realized that was actually one of the best defensive moves for me because it kept them...
Keep people away.
Yeah, it kept them away. Instead of just me going like this. Okay? So, really, really good game. If we go through the whole game, that's another good way to improve, is to actually see the whole game. So, I want you to kind of break it down a little bit as we go through it, okay?
Okay.
Because I know we did break down a lot of it, but try to break this down as we go.
Okay. Wait, did it start? I don't know if we're already back. Like,
oh yeah, this is your game.
What to do?
This was you. You just played all this stuff.
Okay, but how am I supposed to break it down?
You can review it a little bit, like what you thought of these moves. So, like, remember when she played queen here, and we realized none of these things were hanging.
Yeah.
Okay. So you played this move to attack the queen.
Yeah.
It's really good. Can we play another move that develops our knight and attacks the queen?
Yeah. Knight, F3.
Yeah, knight right there, right?
See where the...
So then you're developing a knight and attacking the queen.
Yeah.
That's even a better move because you're developing a piece at the same time.
Sometimes I forget that the knights can jump over.
Yes.
And so I was thinking like, oh, I got to move these pieces out to make room for these guys. But even though I know they jump over, it's like I don't see that first to move that. I'm like, oh, I have to move the pawn.
Yeah.
Or also because the knight takes 2 moves or something.
Yeah, knight is
definitely the trickiest even though the pawn takes 2 moves too if I'm going to take
knight
her.
Is the trickiest one to see. Yeah. So because knight has weird stuff, alternating colors, like right when it's in a dark square, it can only go to light. But when it's on a light square, it can only go to dark. Like it's a weird piece, and it jumps over things, and it moves in L shape. So boom, she just hung her queen. It's a big blunder. What should she have done? If you saw your queen attack and you were black in this position.
Yeah.
Right? If you were black in this position, what would you have done here?
Move my queen back.
Where?
To safety. I don't know. Just where it came from. Or you can move it over one and then I can't take it. Right?
Yeah, why doesn't it let me? Yeah, you would just move it here or something, right?
Yeah.
Or here. Queens in the start should just be kept at home.
Oh.
Because when they're out, they're like, it's like you going out to Santa Monica in the daylight and everybody just starts picking you up and trying to approach you.
Yeah.
The queens should be in safer areas, should either have a support unit behind them. Okay?
Okay.
They shouldn't be out in what's that what's the ghettoest place in all of California?
Watts.
What's the neighborhood that's like the worst neighborhood in all of the United States?
I mean, Watts is pretty bad.
So yeah, imagine going into Watts. I've never heard of that, but like going there at 2 a.m.
You're thinking about like Compton or something.
Compton, there we go. I never fucking heard of Watts. So be safe or be with your own camp as a queen. Queen should be the last piece to get developed, and that's exactly why, because she starts getting attacked really quickly, and then she has to run away. Because she's such a powerful, valuable piece. So you want to keep her hidden, actually, until a lot later.
I see.
So she just blundered it because she didn't follow simple opening principles.
Okay.
You did.
Okay.
You kept your queen at home, and that was one of your last pieces you moved.
Okay.
All right. So this bishop move was really cool. Boom, you're attacking the rook.
Yeah.
She defended the rook by blocking it. You took. She didn't do
it.
Yep. So you move back. This is all good. You developed your pawn. That's good. I want to see more piece play from you. Castling, piece, rooks coming into the game faster. A pawn move is good too. Because
I'm a little safe.
Yeah, you're safe. Boom. This knight move is, this is like a pro type of move. So that's good. Boom, attacking that. The computer wants you to play this with the queen and attack the bishop. Okay, rook here. Boom. So here, there are a few moves. So this is what happens commonly in chess. For example, when you don't really have that much of a plan, you'll have moves that don't have a big purpose behind them.
Yeah.
Right. So
it's just like, oh, it's my turn.
Yes. Yeah. So you're like, oh, I don't know what to do. So you just move the rook here.
Yeah.
So not every time it's going to be clear what to do, because sometimes it's really clear what to do, right? Like, for example, hey, I can take a piece.
Yeah.
Oh, they didn't take my piece? Run away.
Yeah.
Sometimes very clear what to do. But then there are other times where there's nothing for you to capture. They've defended everything. That's it, where in chess, sometimes you have to come up with a plan.
Okay.
So your plan, it doesn't have to be the best plan, but it could be, but it needs to be a plan.
So usually when you make a plan, that's when you start to get a little bit like more power movie, like, right?
Yeah.
Like, let me set up something. Let me move this big boy out. Like, let the queen out of the house.
Yeah.
And so that's where the computer wanted me to go, to A4.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. So now you could have different types of plans. You could be like, okay, maybe I can try to break open the center, and like, because he doesn't have a queen, he's losing. He's just trying to be protecting himself. But now if I trade everything, I'm going to start winning, which means let's just start blasting things open. So you might start looking at this move.
Yeah.
You might start looking at this and this move. You might start looking at, oh, maybe my queen can also come in this way. Lots of like different ideas, right?
I see.
So boom, boom.
I forget that the queen can go everywhere.
Yes.
So it's kind of like, I can start to see like if the rook can go straight up or straight to the side. Like if it's any moves, I can kind of see some of the diagonals. Yeah. But then I forget that the queen is so tricky. Then I'm like, oh, there could be this diagonal and then this straight move after it.
Yes.
Like that's what I can't really see.
Yeah, queen is a whichever one you're having difficulty with, try also moving them more. You'll get better at it. So here, d5 is a really, really good move because now you're about to start breaking everything open in the center. Boom, you took. Now moved here and attacked. Really good. I like that. Like, you're finding attacking moves. This is where I kind of went quiet because I wanted you to start coming up with moves as well.
Yeah.
So, because I want you to develop confidence in your own chess as a chess player. Not just what I'm saying, but I want you to have confidence and play from your own accord too.
Wait, why would it want me to move my pawn forward like that?
Right now? Or when?
Yeah. I mean, it has a green arrow, but then they'll just take my pawn.
So
my knight is there. That and the knight.
No, your knight can't defend here.
No. Oh, yeah, because I was looking at where it is right now.
But
the
why?
Rook is there.
Why this is a good move?
Yeah.
Is because your rook gets to be a fat ass. But trade off this pawn, which means it opens up.
Yeah.
So it's like you play here to then take here, so then this rook can come in the game and attack the king.
I see.
Yeah. So
man, it's crazy that you can see all the moves ahead like that.
Yeah,
it's because 3 moves ahead, and I can't even see the one.
No, because it's not a move; it's an idea that I've seen many times before. That's what it is. It's pattern recognition. So it's like because I've seen it so many times. What I visualize is this pawn will be gone and this pawn will be gone, and then this file is open because I've seen it so many times. That's what it is. So I'm not thinking it takes piece. I'm not thinking all that. I'm like, wait. How can I get this rook in the game? That'd be nice.
Yeah.
Then I start thinking about the moves. And then the moves start making sense.
Why did it say that their bishop can go where the king is?
When?
Right there.
Oh, instead of that move, it was saying that could have played here.
Oh.
So you went here to attack the pawn.
Yeah.
That's pretty good. That's really good. But he defended. But in return, what happened is that they got a permanent weakness on g6. Okay? And then all these dark squares became weak. These are some advanced concepts.
Why is it a permanent weakness?
Because there's no pawn that can defend this now. And this pawn can never come up because of this. So immediately, because I've seen this many times, I'm thinking put pressure on this pawn. I'm imagining rooks on here pressuring the shit out of this pawn. Because there's nothing it never can go forward, and it can never have these pawns go back to protect it.
Yeah.
But in this situation, this pawn could have still gone up, because then it can trade. So you just move back. Cool. This was a really good find on your end. That was a really good move.
Thanks.
And then this is where the whole idea was born. Hey, what if we get this rook here?
Yeah.
Okay, cool. We got the plan.
So that there's another, I have 2 pieces attacking her pawn and she only has 1.
Yes.
Okay.
So move. You move the king out of the way. Now, these are moves that seem to make no sense.
Yeah.
But then once you see the idea, you go, oh, I get the idea. And then this was another good find that you had there. You changed, you pivoted in the moment. You're like, wait, yes, I can pressure here, but why not blast open the center? So you blasted open the center, which is a phenomenal move because now your queen's about to get in and you have pressure building here. Now this is like a season finale type of shit, you know? And
I can't even believe that we're replaying my game because I can't remember even doing that. Or like how I came up with ideas to do that. I know you helped me, but like I kind of surprised by my brilliance.
Yeah, no, you should be because the rook g2 and e4 were your ideas and they're really key ideas.
What it feels like right now is like, oh, I got lucky. I'll probably never think of something that great again.
Yeah, I always feel like I'll never get out of bed. I keep sleeping forever. So now you're starting to have in chess it's called the whatever of 2 weaknesses, the law of 2 weaknesses or whatever. So now because you're threatening him in this type of scenario and you're building up pressure on this file, because now there are 2 things that are happening at once, one of them is very likely to crumble. Because if he has just 1 weakness, he can kind of sit there and defend it.
Yeah.
When he starts to have 2, it starts becoming very difficult to defend. So now this happens. So now she has to be dealing with this.
Yeah.
While at the same time dealing with what happens if you take here and check.
Yeah.
She goes back, now blunders this pawn because she doesn't protect it. Okay. How could she have protected this pawn? Let's
moved her king 1 space over.
Here?
Yeah.
Then she has to watch out for this move, which is a fork. Right? So like because you're building so much pressure, it's starting to get very tricky and difficult to defend this position, actually. So she moves out of the way. Boom.
So there's nothing she could have done to defend against this now?
I think she could have played here and that might have defended this for a little bit longer. You know, but this is still like a really hard position to fully defend. Like something's going to crumble big time. So now you come in hot. You trade everything. One thing you had to see was you have this capture, and this capture with the rook.
Oh.
Right?
Yeah.
One of them is a completely free piece you can capture.
Yeah.
Which one is that?
The rook.
Rook is protected twice.
Oh,
so
the knight.
The knight is free. So you could have won yet another piece.
Oh, and then gone up. But that they could also come down.
But that's an equal trade.
Oh.
So if you want to
then I get him with I see.
Yeah. So it's a full equal trade. So there's maybe we could have taken here. So that's something to just keep in mind for next game. You know, okay, well, I'm going to see all my captures. But you took. Yeah, here, what I'm thinking is how do I get my queen in the game?
Yeah.
And you did just that. You played queen here, which now is trying to come into here. Okay. So she pushed the pawn up. You pushed the pawn up. Really good. You took the bishop. Really good. You do have to be careful because your rook is hanging.
Oh.
It was also hanging here. So,
shoot.
But that's okay.
I was just focused on making a touchdown.
That's okay too because you're completely winning, so you can look to give up certain things. Boom.
So what should I have done instead of going for the touchdown when my rook was hanging?
Maybe just 1 check here.
Okay.
Because he has to be protecting that bishop, and then same thing.
And then go for it.
Yeah.
But if I try to go for it there, wait, that's not the pawn though, right? That's not.
So you can still do this.
Cause
you saw this pawn went here and took here, right?
Yeah.
That really has nothing to do with whether you lose this rook or not. So you could have kept this rook and still done the same thing. That's what I'm saying. So I would just maybe protect this rook for... I want to make sure you understand, so I'll give you some time so you can go through it at your own pace if you want me to explain it.
So I guess I got confused because... Wait. So can I move this?
You can move it now. You can move it now.
So if I went there...
It's a check.
But then if I wanted to do this thing again... This is... I'm confused because I don't see the same open thing that I had.
Okay. So let's go through it in a slow order, okay? So you played here.
Yeah.
They played here.
Right? Yeah.
And you took.
Okay.
Another thing could have happened.
Why didn't their king just take my pawn right there?
I don't know. It's just them making bad moves.
Oh.
Like they should move the bishop back. Not let you just take the bishop for free either. So all I'm saying is check. King goes here.
Okay.
Push. They make a stupid move anyway. Then take. And then you're queening anyway.
I see.
So this move is just to protect the rook. It's just to get the rook out of danger. And then do the same exact thing you were going to do anyway. Okay. Nothing would change. Because he's in check. He can't make any other move with any of the other pieces. He has to move the king, then just push the pawn. So just one move for safety, and then just do the whole thing.
I see. He has to move the king.
Yeah.
So because I was like, oh, what if I go up? Wait. So okay. I'm sorry. Can you do it again? The rook goes down. He has to move his king. I was wondering why you moved the king. And then, if I move my pawn up, then he doesn't want to move his bishop down because I can just take. Okay. And then I can still do the same thing. Yeah. Got it. Okay. Yeah. I couldn't see that extra thing because I'm like, oh, if he takes my pawn, then I don't have that pawn to go up anymore. But I have a different pawn that was protecting it to go up and do the same thing.
Yep.
Okay. Oh, my God.
Good.
I need a snack break.
So, yeah. So, boom. You moved here. Boom. Queen check.
So what's it called when I make a touchdown?
Promotion. You promoted to a queen.
Promoted to a queen. Okay.
Check.
And this is where you had me bring the other queen in, right?
Yeah. And then I had you spot this move, or even this check. Like anything where you're spotting new pieces and checks happening, it was really good. So I want you to, for example, when you're in a position like this, here's how I want you to go through it step by step, okay? You can capture here. Okay, let's think about it like this. Captures and checks are probably some of the best things you can do.
Okay.
When you're winning and you're smelling blood, you want to stay focused on checks and captures first before anything else.
Before any defense. Yeah,
before any... right now, I'm not thinking of any of these moves. So I'm starting with checks and captures first. Okay. So let's just start off with every fucking check that's in this position. There's a lot of them, so it's tricky, but I want you to find them. So find all checks in this position.
Okay. So the queen to G3.
That's a check. Done. Okay. So good. That's one check.
Like, is it in one move?
Yeah. So find other checks too. So this is one check you found in one move.
The queen to E6.
Here?
Yeah.
That's not a check.
Oh.
Because a queen here is not attacking the king.
I thought if you move down, I get him. Oh, because he can go move back up. I see.
This is not a check because it's not attacking the king.
I don't get this.
Wait. What don't you get? Hold on. Let's just walk through this, right? This is a check.
Yeah.
Okay.
I don't see any other moves.
Is this a check?
No.
So you got this check. Very good. Are there any other checks with this queen? It's hard. It's tricky. If you don't see them, I can help you. but I think you can spot them. They're weird.
Oh, so it's to E5, right?
Yes. Good. That's also a check.
Okay.
So you found 1 check, 2 checks.
Okay.
There's another check on this diagonal with this queen. Because you found the checks on this file. Now you just have to find the checks on this diagonal.
Oh. Okay. So then to D4.
Yep. So these are the checks.
But they're all using the queen.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. So these are 3 checks you have, right? There's also this check you have.
Oh.
Right? So it's 4 checks.
Wait, but why is that? Why is that check?
Because it's attacking the king.
Yeah, but then he just moves the king.
Yes, but check, it's not a checkmate.
Oh.
Check. King is in danger. Okay? So every time I attack, it's a check. It's not a knockout. It's just
knockdown.
It's a knockdown or slash a punch.
But all those spaces that you just told me to move the other queen to, that's checkmate?
No, those are checks. They're all checks. I'm just asking you to find checks.
But why was the other one's checkmate?
There's no checkmate in this position right now.
Okay, how did I get to checkmate?
Like this.
Oh, there was a few more moves that happened till then. I see.
But here's what I'm going to say, okay? I don't want you to figure out how to get a knockout. I just want you to figure out how to get knockdowns. So right now, if you just keep focusing on checks, you will, by mistake, end up with checkmates most of the times.
Okay.
So when you're a lower rated player, I'm looking for you to just fucking find checks. Don't worry about checkmates. Don't hurt your brains.
Yeah, my brain hurts.
Okay, so there's 4 checks. 1, 2, 3, 4. Right? What other checks are there? With this queen, you have another check.
Okay. I do.
Mm-hmm. You can take this queen, put it really, really close to this king.
Just to take the knight.
To take the knight. So you have 1 check, 2 checks, 3 checks, 4 checks. Okay. Or 5th check.
Yeah.
Okay. And a capture. Okay. Which one is the best?
The capture.
It's a check and a free piece capture. Okay. Then there's other moves too. For example, a capture here, 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 a capture here.
Okay.
Okay. But the order of priority of theirs is a lot less important than checks. See what I'm saying? Because checks are like, they're like, you're about to finish the fucking game.
Yeah.
This is like going and beating somebody else up in the crowd.
That's funny. And then can you go and take the knight again? And then the reason that that's safe for my queen is because my bishop is protecting it.
Yes.
I need a snack and a nap.
Yeah. So if you didn't have this, I would have you focus on finding one of the other checks that is available in the position.
Okay.
Okay. But it's like order of priorities. Start off with checks first, then start looking at captures. Okay, but right now at your level, whenever you see a check, I want you to play a check. See a check, play a check.
Okay.
Don't try to overthink it than that.
Okay.
Okay. Oh, whoops! I forgot. I missed one. There's another check right there.
Oh wow.
So yeah, weird. But okay, cool. So you went here. Okay. Now, can you find checks? Help me find checks.
Okay.
Okay.
Queen. Oh, that queen.
Oh, this queen. Whichever one.
Yeah. The top queen. To F8.
So that's a check. What other ones are check?
And then to G7.
So this is a check. Okay.
Yeah.
So that's a check. This is a check. What else is a check?
And then to G8.
That's a check. Okay. What else is a check?
And then the other queen.
Are you done with this queen's checks, by the way? Before we move on to the other queen?
Oh, no. To H7.
That's a check. What else is a check?
to e8.
That's a check. What else is a check? There's just one check left, and it's on this diagonal.
Oh, to f6.
Yeah.
So silly that I don't see these things.
No, this is really hard.
Checks and checkmates is hard for me.
Don't think about checkmate at all.
Okay, checks is hard for me.
Yeah, checks are supposed to be
Only
tricky.
thing I like checks mix.
Yeah, so it's tricky. So those are all the checks, right? But here and here, are they good squares to go to? Or can the black king eat your fucking face off?
Yeah.
He can just gobble you up.
Yeah, and since he can only move one space at a time, it's better I just go like straight up. Or
Yeah, and because here your queen's not protected.
Yeah.
Okay, so you can check. Are there checks with this queen?
Yeah.
Okay. Where?
To e8.
Okay.
And also to e5.
Uh-huh.
And that's it?
Okay, and d4.
Oh.
Okay. Cool. Because all I'm thinking is, are there checks in this diagonal? And are there any checks in this row? Or are there any checks in this row? That's all I'm seeing. So if I don't see for this queen any checks here, okay, done, nothing. Are there any here? Oh, yeah, these two squares. Oh, here for this row.
Okay.
Okay. So out of all,
do you think things in your head like that? Like,
not really.
I have to like vocalize in my head right now.
Think like what?
Like, okay, now next step, let's look at each like file and see if there's checks down this file. Are there just like this? I have to like
boxing for me.
Yeah.
I mean, it's just because I've done it so many times.
But when you started, was it kind of like that? You don't know because you were like 2 years old.
No, it was a billion times more painful than even what you're experiencing right now for me.
Because I have you to teach.
Yeah. Yeah, it's supposed to be hard. You know, it's supposed to be tricky. So, which one of these? So they're all fucking checks, right?
I want to be good at chess.
Okay.
I think that's why I'm scared of it, because I have a desire to be like a fucking badass at it.
Okay, you can. You really can. You just have to like get through this hard stuff and like avoid snack breaks just for a little bit, and then go for snack breaks. We'll go for snack breaks, I promise. Okay. But if you get through this hard stuff, you'll get good. This is the stuff that nobody wants to actually get through, you know?
Yeah.
So we're almost done. Don't worry. So let's just go through this. If my queen goes here, here, or here, this one to check. So if I go check here, does this king have a safe square to go to?
Yeah, straight down.
Yes. Okay. So if you go here to check, does this king have a safe square to go to?
Yeah.
Here, right?
Yeah.
Here or here. So this queen is actually doing a great job of keeping this king
just in that little box.
So I wouldn't touch this queen at all.
So that's where my other queen comes in.
I'm thinking, can we involve more pieces? If I can't involve more pieces, then I'll try to checkmate with this fucking queen.
So my bishop can come up.
Yeah, I will even try to think of something like this, right?
And my queen can come up.
Exactly. Those are the things to be thinking about here. So like, let's think about this other queen. If this queen comes in down here, what is this?
Checkmate.
This is checkmate because I can't get out.
You say, oh, I had mate in one.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, there's a mate in one here. Yep. So that's mate, right? Good. Are there any other mates? So for example, is this check or this check a mate? So if I check here, what is this? And the black king come out?
No.
No.
Oh, wow.
It's a mate. What about this?
Diagonals are so much trickier to see.
They are.
No, that's mate also.
That's mate also.
Wow.
Because when you actually...
It's crazy. So from so far away.
So far away. That's the weird thing. Like this queen could have been here, and if these pieces didn't exist, that's still mate.
My God.
Like it's crazy. But think about it like this. All these squares are covered, right?
Yeah.
You literally just need somebody to attack that square and it's game over. So wherever the fuck something... If this bishop could be here and just attack that square, it's over. If this knight could be here, that's mate.
Oh, wow. So I could have done the double knight move also.
Yeah, you could just go here and here too. Yeah, so you could have been
like this.
But that's
mate in two, so it's not the best move.
Exactly. It's not the best move, but like here, it's still mate.
Yeah.
So if you come up with the idea for a mate, that's good enough.
Okay.
you know, because you're still gonna win. Oh, you knocked him out in 2 punches instead of 1 punch.
Yeah.
Oh, great. So boom, boom, and then boom, you brought the other queen in and you made it. Okay. So again, I'm not asking you to look for mates right now. I'm asking you to look for checks and just look for, can I bring in another buddy to beat the king up?
Okay.
Oh yeah, I can bring in my coach to fucking knock the guy out. Okay, great. I will. That's the cool thing in chess. You can bring your whole
phone a
crew.
friend.
Bring Jill in, bring freaking
Chelsea in.
Bring Chelsea in, bring Aaron in, bring Toe, like Toe, Chelsea, Jill, freaking Kazi. Sitting right there doing nothing.
My little pawn just chilling.
Yeah, just observing, clapping, golf claps from the distance, from the crowd. But like, please, at this time, do not go and start beating up the crowd and just beating up children. And
this is the best boxing comparison you've ever used. Because I'll actually remember that. Bring Jill in, bring Chelsea in, bring Aaron in.
Yeah.
That's funny.
That's how you get good in chess. It's a lot about like understanding principles and connecting emotions to it and like pattern recognition and shit. It's not that much like having an IQ of 1 billion, really thinking everything through. No, it's just like ideas.
That's what I think it is. I think that I have to be like this. Have an IQ of 1 billion and sit and think like this.
No. Like in 1 minute games,
That's what Magnus Carlsen does. He like pulls at his hair.
I mean, in longer games, there's more to think about, you know?
Yeah, but I just think it's for geniuses.
Yeah. But like, yeah, instantly, I'm like, oh, pressure this. You started pressuring it. Okay, cool. Let's bring a plan to pressure the shit out of this. Cool. You did that. Okay, great. Trade everything. Good job. Okay, boom. Take the free piece. Queen. Good job. Made a new queen. Took the knight. Okay, great. Started bringing your pieces into mate. Over. Next game.
And look how many pieces I was up to.
Tons of pieces.
Yeah.
Yeah, tons.
It's just funny that it says I'm a 1200 rated player on here when it's not true.
Yeah. Okay, good job.
Thank you.
You had a game analyzed, so you just got an achievement for that. Good job.
Wait, what does that mean? I had a game analyzed.
You just analyzed your game.
Oh.
So you got an achievement for that.
I see.
They recognize you and they gave you a badge for it.
Thank you. Thank you, chess.
Okay.
People.
So.
Oh no! What is going on here?
You want to go eat or what?
Yeah, you put me on a timer now.
Are you done or you want to keep going for a little bit longer?
I know which answer you want me to say.
I'll say whichever one. That's fine. Just say it. It's okay.
I want to be done for just right now.
Okay, for today.
Maybe for today. Maybe just for right now and eat lunch and come back.
Okay, cool. Let's do it. I want to eat too.
Thank you.
Okay. Awesome job. This was really, really... Oh, whoops. What did I do? Let's bring that back. Awesome. So, oh, wow. We have 1 viewer.
Oh, my God. Who's here?
That's crazy. Let's go check it out. Perfect. Huh. There's no screen. Question mark. Well, hopefully somebody got to see it. So yeah, you guys, for you to takeaways for you guys, right? I'm about 2100 rated player, 2000 to 2100. She's a beginner in chess, but you guys saw there's a lot that you can actually take away, the concepts and ideas. And I guess let me ask you, what were your takeaways from today?
Probably lots of them. So first one is when you smell blood, like go for the kill. Look for checks. Come up with a plan if you don't see any other moves to trade or something. But be aggressive trading pieces so I can infiltrate. I don't know. I think I learned 7,000 things in one lesson. Mm-hmm. I learned that it's called getting a promotion and not a touchdown. I learned that I can trade. Well, what's the thing I did to trade the king and the rook or something like
Castle.
that? Okay. I castled.
Mm-hmm.
Still not really sure what that means or when you can do it. The one thing that was cool is I was able to see something from longer in the board.
Attacking. You fianchettoed your bishop and you attacked the rook.
You remembered that?
Yeah, you put your bishop on g2 and attack the rook on h8.
How do you remember that?
We just went over it.
I know, but I don't remember all those things and all the square numbers.
No, you did great. Yeah.
Yeah. I don't know. I learned a lot of things.
Good.
I'm shy.
Okay. That's it?
Yeah. I'm not actually shy, though. That was a lie.
Yeah, she just acts like a goofball on camera.
Because I like to have fun. Okay. I liked it. I think I'll play again sometime soon.
Okay. Any serious notes at the end?
Well, I did say all the serious things that I learned.
Okay, sick.
I just said them in a funny way.
Okay, good job.
He's going to be mad at me now.
Nice work. Awesome.
That's how I got this podcast.
Fucking. It wasn't me, okay? Tell them what happened.
I was doing fight choreography for a movie. That's how I got a black eye. Not from him.
Yeah.
From Taja V. Simpson.
Awesome. All right. Okay. Thank you guys so much for watching. Hope you enjoyed it. And subscribe to the channel. We'll see you again in the future.
In the next game.
Peace.